Peace squad, welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl Malia.Angelic, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, welcome. Hi, my name is Malia. I do a lot of different content on my channel. You will see vlogs, hauls, let's see what else, skincare routines. You will see hair care sometimes, and me posting on different events, basically my vlogs. But my recent videos are basically about my pregnancy journey. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a long video. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So yeah, this is just gonna be like my pregnancy journey video. Like this one specifically is going to be, yeah, like the beginning up to now. So before we get into it, like all YouTubers say, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Okay, so in the very beginning, I want to say, so I found out, like, y'all, if y'all haven't watched my last video, you need to go watch it, and I'll put the little clicker, the click thing or whatever, so then you can I'll tag the video, whatever, so y'all can see it. So I did find out I was pregnant November 12th, and I told everybody, well, I didn't really tell anybody, but most people were told on Thanksgiving. And so I went to my friend Shay. I was like, hey, like, what's the process to do to get Medicaid? Because I don't have healthcare insurance at all. Like, it just, once you get out of your parents' house, it's all different. And it's like, you don't be wanting to do that much stuff on your own, but you have to. And I just didn't get no healthcare insurance or anything. And I was like, oh, now I'm pregnant, and I know, like, you can get Medicaid for being pregnant. So she helped me apply online, and so that's what I did. And it was on Georgia Gateway, and okay, hold on. Alrighty, sorry about that. My sister had called me, yeah. So we applied for Medicaid online through Georgia Gateway. I created an account, and I went on the website and did the application. And I basically was like, I'm pregnant and whatever. And I didn't get any calls or anything. And my sister, when she was pregnant, she was able to, like, go. She went up to a place or whatever, took a pregnancy test, and they helped her fill out the Medicaid, and she instantly got it that same day. But with me, it was not that case. And then with my friend, it was also the same thing, where, like, she went up to a place, applied for Medicaid, and got it right then and there. So then I tried to do that after I applied online. I tried to do that, and it was like, y'all, you have to make an appointment. And then no, the first place I went to was near her house, my friend's house. And they're like, you need to make an appointment. And then I was like, okay. And I was waiting to get a call back from them to schedule an appointment. Excuse me. But they never called me back. And I was just like, oh, well, this is annoying. Like, why is this process so hard and difficult? Like, why is it not easy like it's supposed to? Well, I thought it was. So then I ended up finding a place that's near me. And they were able to schedule, I had to still schedule an appointment. And the appointment wasn't until January 3rd. And it was still November. So it was just like, I had to wait all that time of just not like a confirmed pregnancy test, not confirmed insurance, not be able to do anything. And I was just irritated. And then And then when it was like close around that time, they were just like, well, we're gonna have to reschedule your appointment because the people, well, they was like the 3rd is like the new holiday for New Year's, when New Year's is January 1st. So I was just like, I didn't end up scheduling one. I ended up thinking that I was going to the doctor, so I went to like a health clinic or whatever, thinking that I can try like somewhere else to try to do Medicaid. But they were partnered with Grady, so they was like trying to give me Grady insurance, but I don't want to have my baby at Grady. There's nothing wrong with having your baby at Grady. It just that's not what I wanted to do. So I took a confirmed pregnancy test, like urine test, for no reason, because at the end of the day, they wanted me to go with Grady, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I was just like, why is it so complicated? Why is it like on me to be this complicated? Like, why? And so I was just like so frustrated. And then like February or something, I got in the mail that my Medicaid was like approved, and it been approved since December. What the heck? What took so long? Like, why I didn't get no email, no nothing? And so the insurance said family planning. I know nothing about how Medicaid works or anything, but all I knew was like, I was excited that I had insurance, so then I could start going to appointments and seeing if my baby's okay or not, and, you know, get the process started. So once I got the insurance and saw that, my friend was like, okay, now you just need to call like Northside and try to get them to get an OB/GYN, and so you can start scheduling your appointments and everything. And then I was like, all right. So I ended up calling Northside, because that's where I want to have my baby, at Northside. And so I called them, and the lady had just gave me referred OB/GYNs to go to, and like doctors, well, yeah, they're doctors, to go to. And so I had just had to call around and see who would answer, so then I could start scheduling an appointment. And I finally scheduled my first appointment January 25th. And then the financial person was like, hey, so your Medicaid says family planning, and it does not cover your pregnancy appointments and everything. And I'm like, well, how do I change it? And I'm like, do you take CareSource? Because I knew when I got in the mail that like you can switch, you can stay with Peach Day, go to CareSource, or another option. And I was like, I remember my friend was like, CareSource is good. So I was like, okay, let me switch it over to CareSource. And I asked the financial person, I was like, well, do you guys take CareSource as like insurance? And she was like, yeah, because that would be covered for pregnancy. And I'm like, okay. And then and then I ended up calling her before my appointment. I called her and was like, the CareSource wouldn't go into effect till February, even though my first appointment was on 25th. She says, okay. So first appointment is scheduled, and I'm so excited. Finally, after like knowing since November that I was pregnant, that I can go see my baby. So January 25th comes. I got it down, 15 weeks and 3 days. That is a whole, hold on, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. I was a whole 3 months already. Just not being seen. Whole 3 months, okay? And I go there, you know, you fill out your paperwork and your financial, and it just said I didn't have to pay anything because Medicaid is supposed to take care of it. So I'm thinking I'm all good to go and everything. I end up doing my ultrasound first, and like me being a nervous person, I tend to laugh all the time. So the lady was trying to take the baby heartbeat, but I kept laughing, so it would mess up. And I think she was just getting irritated with me. And I was just like, I'm sorry, like, this is all new. This is a surprise to me. To actually see my baby on the screen, it's just so surreal. Like, I'm a person that is like, I have to see it to believe it. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm really having a baby, you know, like there's a whole baby right there on the screen. And I was just like so shook. And so I had to calm down. I couldn't look at the screen anymore. I had to calm down. I couldn't have nobody back there because of COVID. So it was just me by myself in the room. And then I went to see, I believe, a nurse. And we were just talking about the whole process of the pregnancy, like when I be coming in for my appointments, what the appointments would be about, blood work and everything. And then I had to watch a video. They gave me a booklet, but I don't have it in here, and I don't feel like going to get it. And after that, I did my blood work, and I had to pee in a cup. And it's like, and then after that, we ended up scheduling my next appointment. And she was like, okay, your next appointment wouldn't be until, I met my midwife and I had to get a pap smear. And they were just saying how like I could be in rotation. Like if I prefer midwives, I can choose to only be with midwives. Or if I want to be only with nurses, like doctors or whatever, then I can do that. Or I could do both and just have a rotation of different midwives and OBGYNs. And I was like, yeah, I can do a mix. So then when it comes down to being able to deliver the baby, I'll be familiar with the people who are there. Okay, so the pap smear was not bad. Like you have to scoot to the very edge of the table, like to the point where it's like only like this much booty is still on the bed table thing. So it wouldn't hurt, because like it just feels weird, because I mean the tool is going up you and just to check and everything, and so they can swab you. But it was not bad. I thought it was gonna hurt. I was nervous. I was like, oh man, I don't want to get no pap smear. Like I did not want it, but it was not bad at all. And I talked to my midwife, because with me, I felt like I might have was losing weight before I had the baby, but I'm not 100% sure, because my weight would change. So like I knew I was around 168 to maybe 160. I don't know, like I would gain 8 pounds or lose 8 pounds. It would just vary just like that. But when they checked my weight that day, I was 143 pounds and 9 ounces. Like I done lost so much weight, and it wasn't like I was throwing up or at all. Like the only time I threw up was like, I think 4 times. But it was not like consistent. It was just random throw up. I ended up taking Alka-Seltzer one time because I felt sick, and that what made me throw up the next day. But it would just always be random. Like I ate ice cream and then threw it up. Like it's just random. And I did have COVID. I did catch COVID before my appointment came. And so I was crying because I was so nervous being pregnant and having COVID, because then you can't take no meds for real. And hence why I took the Alka-Seltzer. And and yeah, it was terrible. Like I was crying. I didn't really have any bad symptoms. I was like real bad for like maybe 3 days, and then after that I was fine. but it's just like it was still in my system, so I couldn't work or anything, and I was just at home for like 2 weeks. Yeah. But let me show you the ultrasound that I got for my first visit. I do apologize. It'd be a lot to talk about, it'd be a lot to remember, and I should write it down, but I be lazy sometimes. I just rather just talk, you know. But hold on, let me see some of my information. Okay, so you see a little baby. That's my little baby. This was at 15 weeks, 3 days. The appointment, January 25th. My due date, it says, is July 16th. So I'm possibly having a little cancer. Oh my gosh. And then what's so crazy about this ultrasound is there's like more pictures. Like they give 5 pictures. And like this one, you can see like it's another head and stuff. Like you see that? But like the ultrasound person did not tell me if I was having 2 babies or 1 baby, but my auntie was just like, it could be a reincarnation, or it could be just the way the feet is and everything. Like I was just like, I don't know what that is. Like I'll show you another photo, because it's like you can see like a full-blown face. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Like you see baby right here normal, and then you see that in the corner. What? I was like, like I said, when I was doing the ultrasound, I was laughing and I had to look away from the screen, so I don't know what it was. And I didn't get to ask her until I saw the photos, but that was after I had done already left. So my next appointment wasn't gonna be until the next 5 weeks. So yeah, it was January 25th, and I scheduled my next appointment March 7th. So that's what I'm about to get into next, okay? Alrighty. So after like the first appointment, I was just excited. I was happy to see my baby. Like Isaiah, my boyfriend, baby daddy. Yeah. Y'all don't see him because he don't like being on camera at all. But everybody knows about him that needs to know about him, okay? When he saw the photo, like when I came out the appointment, because he couldn't be in there with me, he was like, he ended up getting some food or whatever, and he was like, here, hold this, and just took the ultrasounds and was like so happy. He was just like seeing the baby, because it's like we didn't know nothing. For 3 months, we did not know anything. And it was just like a happy moment knowing like, whoa, there's a real baby in here. Like, there's a baby. So crazy. But yeah, it was just like, he was just so happy. He was calling his family and was like showing them the ultrasounds and everything. And I ended up showing my friends like when I got home. But it was just, he was just so happy, and I'm glad he was happy, because I mean, we in this together, you already know.